Have you ever had tension or conflict in a relationship because of money? I think most couples, if not all couples, fight about their finances. Whether you're married or engaged or dating, chances are you probably have already had some significant conversations that have gotten heated or at least challenging for you. Well, what if I told you that the wisdom in God's word could transform your relationship and the way you handle money as a couple? And in this video, I'm going to give you 7 principles from the book of Proverbs in the Bible that will bring success not only in your relationship, but also in how you manage your money. Hi, I'm Kelly DuPée, pastor, police chaplain, Christian marriage coach, and author of the book, Turn It Up, How to Have the Lifelong Marriage That You Really Want. Well, when it comes to managing finances, couples often face a common dilemma, which is how do you balance the individual perspectives and priorities, as well as desires and styles, while working together as a team when it comes to your finances? Well, the answer is to gain wisdom from the book of Proverbs that focus on finance and relationships. So here are the 7 principles from the book of Proverbs in the Bible. Principle number 1 is this: put God first. Proverbs 3 says, "Honor the Lord with your wealth, with the first fruit of all your crops. Then your barns will be filled to overflowing, and your vats will brim over with new wine." And then again in Proverbs 16:20, it says, "Whoever gives heed to instruction prospers, and blessed is the one who trusts in the Lord." So the idea here is to put God first. And by that, I mean not just in your giving, but in your attitude about money. God, you have blessed us with our income. You have blessed us with our jobs, with the sources that you've given us. Now, Lord, how do you want us to use that so that we can honor you with our marriage and with our finances? So honor the Lord with your wealth, the first fruits of all your crops. A great way to do that is to follow what I call the 10-10-80 plan. 10% you give to the Lord. The first 10%. So as soon as you get paid, take 10% and give that to a local church or ministry. The second 10% you put in savings. In other words, you're going to pay God and then pay yourself. Then live on the 80% that's remaining. So that's principle number 1. Put God first and trust God. Recognize that He's your source. You wouldn't even have your job if it wasn't for God's blessing in your life. So put Him first and honor Him. Principle number 2 is this: listen and understand each other, and then work together as a team to manage your finances. My favorite verse about marriage is Genesis 2:24, which says, "For this reason, a man would leave his father and mother and be united to his wife, and the two will become one flesh." Well, when it comes to finances, you have an opportunity to live out that oneness by blending your finances together. In other words, it's not your money and my money, it's our money. So what are we going to do? So it's coming together in agreement. Here's a few thoughts on how to do that. First off, understand your style when it comes to money. Are you a spender or are you a saver? Okay, so identify what is your approach. Do you like to have money in the bank and save, or do you like to just spend it all and have a good time? Or maybe you're someplace in the middle. Then what you want to do is share your perspective and your desires with each other. Express what are your values? What do you want to see happen? What is going to make you feel more secure when it comes to finances? And really listen and focus on understanding each other and not on persuading the other person to do it your way. Proverbs 4:7 says, "The beginning of wisdom is this: get wisdom, though it costs you all you have, get understanding." So I want to encourage you to get understanding by listening and focusing on that. Another great verse from Proverbs says this, Proverbs 18:13, "To answer before listening is folly and shame." So you want to listen before you answer. Then, once you understand the other person's heart, desires, passions, dreams, fears, right, as well as styles, then you're going to blend these things together. How do you do that? You create win-win agreements, not win-lose, not, well, I'm going to get what I want and you don't. That's win-lose. But something where both of you are equally happy, where both of you feel like you've won. So create some goals and make decisions together about how you're going to spend your money, how much you want to save, what are your priorities, what are your goals, long-term as well as short-term. Maybe it's to buy a house or have kids or whatever it might be. Create those goals once you understand your different personalities and perspectives and ways of managing money. Hey, are you finding these tips helpful? I created a mini course called Marriage and Money that I'd love to send you access to. I'll put the link in the description, and all you have to do is click on the link and it'll take you right to the place where you can order that. Principle number 3, though, continuing on from our study in the book of Proverbs, is to work hard and work smart. Here's a couple of great verses. Proverbs 20, verse 13 says, "Do not love sleep, or you will grow poor. Stay awake, and you will have food to spare." And then in Proverbs 24, verse 33, "A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest, and poverty will come on you like a thief, and scarcity like an armed man." And then in Proverbs 13:11, it says, "Dishonest money dwindles away, but whoever gathers money little by little makes it grow." So what are these 3 verses telling us? To work hard. It is called work for a reason. You're not going to go on vacation and earn money. You're going to go to work and earn money. So what is it that you have, whether it's a job or maybe your own business, whatever, but go to work. Do it diligently. Work hard and work smart. And then stay away from those get-rich-quick schemes. Avoid those things because they're only going to waste you time and they're not going to work. As the proverb says, whoever gathers money little by little makes it grow. All right, principle number 4, know where your money is going. Proverbs 27:23 says, "Be sure you know the condition of your flocks. Give careful attention to your herds." Well, you may not have a flock or a herd of cows, but you probably, at least I hope you do, have a bank account. I remember seeing a cartoon one time where a guy goes to the ATM and it's as it tells him how much money he has in the bank, he raises his hands in celebration. Yay! Well, that's a person who doesn't know how much money they have. So know what you have, know where it is going as well. And the easiest way to do that is to track your money daily. Write down or put it in your phone or on a computer or something where you spend your money and put it by category. Then what will happen is you're going to be able to see where your money is going and you'll be able to make some adjustments. Hey, by the way, if these tips are helpful and you're getting a lot out of this, hit the subscribe button now so you can get notified of all my videos. Principle number 5, then, once you track your spending and you know where it's going, create and follow a spending plan. Proverbs 21:5 said, "The plans of the diligent lead to profit, as surely as haste leads to poverty." So you want to make a spending plan. What is a spending plan? Well, it's also known as a budget. You write out how much your income is and then what you need to spend it on. And don't forget all of those little things like going out to eat, like buying clothes, all of those discretionary items that maybe sometimes can get forgotten. Figure out where you want to spend your money. Prioritize saving. That's what a spending plan will do for you. And then you're going to be able to stay within budget, within that spending plan, and not overdo it and spend more than you earn. A big problem that a lot of people have is they overspend every month. And the way they do that is by using credit. I would encourage you to always spend less than you earn. Once again, 10-10-80, give to the Lord, Lord, give to yourself, and live on the 80% that's left. Principle number 6 is to save. Proverbs 30, verse 25 says, ants are creatures of little strength, yet they store up their food in the summer. So be like an ant. When you get more, store it up for times when you're not going to have as much. So consistent savings over time is really going to make a big difference. But here's the key. Even with that savings account, don't touch it. Create an emergency fund that you can touch if something happens and you need some money. But focus on building that savings account and don't touch it. Then you can start investing, and then your money starts working for you. All right, wrapping this up. Principle number 7 is this: be generous. Proverbs 22:9 says, the generous will themselves be blessed, for they share their food with the poor. And then Proverbs 11:25, I love this one. A generous person will prosper. Whoever refreshes others will be refreshed. So as you focus on meeting the needs of others and being generous or giving to your local church or a ministry, what will happen is that you're going to be a blessing to someone else, and then God is going to bless you in return. As you can see, the book of Proverbs offers a wealth of wisdom for couples like you who are seeking to not only strengthen their relationship, but get their finances in order. By applying these Bible verses to your everyday life, not only are you going to grow closer to the Lord, but you're going to understand each other and blend together your lives and your finances, and thus strengthen your relationship. Remember, developing financial wisdom takes time and practice, but the benefits are well worth the effort. Thank you for watching and listening to this message. Let me suggest you check out this video, Unlocking the Secrets of Wisdom, a step-by-step guide. It's another marriage tool from the book of Proverbs that will absolutely transform your marriage and relationship. May God bless you, and may God bless your finances and your marriage.